Please, please, please. Get her out of here.
You can't go into a school classroom while you're intoxicated, especially not on the first day and when you're an elementary teacher. Well, tell that to Kimberly Coates, a teacher from Oklahoma, who brought in a cup of her happy juice when she got to work.
What's the bag?
So, just observing you in classroom, it looks like something's off a little bit. And so I've asked Officer Dean to come in here and visit with it. Have you taken anything that's, do you have a prescription for anything that maybe you have taken today that just seems like you're not the same person that I talked to this morning?
Now, the situation was handled perfectly by who we think might be the principal of the school. He didn't accuse her of being drunk. Instead, he covered everything and asked if she was on any medication. However, Kimberly Coates' medication isn't your normal sleeping pill. Oh no, it was a few bottles of sleepy time sap.
I did take some medication last night to help me with sleep because I have some anxiety stuff, but that's I can't think of the name of it right now, but I could look it up when I get home.
So you haven't taken anything while you were at school?
No.
Okay. Now, one thing I would tell you is, for your employment, I want you to be truthful.
Okay.
And so, would you be willing to take a breathalyzer test?
He trying his
If I
best.
needed to, yeah.
You don't have to, but if you're willing to do it, that helps us.
Have you taken any sort of medication today?
I'm sorry, what?
Have you taken any medication today?
I did take some medication this morning for my anxiety.
What did you take this morning?
I think it's called clozapine.
Let's ask the audience what they think. Do you guys think she had a few drinks before school? Or was it last night and she's just a bit hungover? Or was it while she was at school? Or maybe she didn't have anything to drink at all and this is all a placebo effect after she drank too much water? Well, if you chose option 1, 2, and 3, you're most definitely correct. However, Kimberly is still trying to spin the story in her favor, and she tells a few more fibs before the truth finally comes out.
Not while I was at school.
When did you drink something?
Last night.
Oh no, it's not dinner,
Not here at school? Because it seemed that it changed. I mean, your demeanor kind of changed. Anything here at school?
I wouldn't bring it into the school.
All right, it's time for the breathalyzer test. The officer asks Kimberly if she's going to blow double zeros, and she answers with an I don't know. Well, Kimberly, you should know if you had something to drink or not while you were waiting in the parking lot of the school. Kimberly throws up her shoulders, and the officer decides he's going to test her.
Or not going to?
Okay, so what's going to happen if
I'm not going to do anything with you.
Well, I'm asking Mrs. Bowles.
Well, I'm just going to be honest, Kimberly. I'm concerned about you. I have a responsibility to take care of the kids.
Right.
And it's not going to be my decision.
It's my decision. So let's see what happens.
All right.
All right, so you're going to blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon, okay? And you're going to keep blowing until I tell you to stop. Until I tell you to stop, okay?
All right.
Give it a second.
Daddy, it's raining.
I don't know how to do this.
You're just going to blow into it like you're blowing up a balloon as soon as I tell you to. All right, ready? Take a big deep breath.
Oh no, it's raining.
Blow, 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 blow. All right, stop. Good job.
Dinosaurs play.
You going to tell me the truth? How much you had to drink?
I drank last night.
There's no way you drank last night.
Well, I did drink last night.
Oh!
That's what he's asking. Tell us the truth.
I didn't drink at school.
That wouldn't blow that right there.
You blew 2 times the legal limit.
I did.
Yeah.
You're the one who brought a giant cup of alcohol to school. Man, Kimberly must have had quite a party if she blew a .24. For those who aren't aware, the .24 is her blood alcohol content, and that's what she blew during her breathalyzer test. Now she wants everyone to believe that she only brought a Diet Coke to school. She told them that she had her last drink at 3 a.m. last night, and also that she has a drinking problem.
For a limited time, this right here, which is the Vanish holster, the
Nice.
most comfortable holster on the planet, and one that we have sold more than 7
And is seeing a counselor. The officer states that he believes Kimberly is a functioning alcoholic, but that she had to have had a drink quite recently to blow a .24. He asked her if he can track her eyes, and Kimberly agrees.
My husband's he's still at school working.
Can I check your eyes?
Do it?
Can I check your eyes?
Yeah.
Can I stand up? I'm not going to go through the entire test, but stand with your feet by your side, hands down to your feet, side to side. Heel to heel, there you go.
A
All right.
third grade teacher, bro. I need to throw the book at her ass.
You've drank recently. Yeah, she's intoxicated.
Kimberly's asked if she knows her husband's number because she'll need someone to pick her up. However, she doesn't want to call her husband, and if she were to get in the car, the officer had every right to arrest her for driving under the influence. Kimberly started crying, and the officer decided that it was the perfect time to investigate her drink.
I know I've been having a hard time. Am I gonna get fired?
Yeah.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
Or you can resign. You're under the influence at school with kids. That cannot happen.
This lady crazy, bro.
Can it not just be that it's in my blood system and that's why it's...
Unless you were drank a shit ton
Hey.
at like 8 o'clock this morning. I don't know how you could still be that hot.
I did drink a lot last night.
How much did you drink?
I don't... Too much.
Yeah.
What do you drink?
Wine.
Oh, hell.
How many bottles of wine did you drink?
We had the box.
Did you drink a whole box of wine?
Half a box.
And you stopped drinking at like 3 this morning?
Presley Johnson, please come to the office. Presley
The problem
Johnson.
is they said you were
Please
fine
come
this
to the
morning,
office.
and then recently they've noticed a difference.
See, and that's weird to me. That I was okay this morning. I would think that it would be...
Which makes me think that you drank recently.
Now, just because she was telling the truth about the Coke in the cup, it doesn't mean she hasn't taken a drink that day. The officer and the principal tried to entice Kimberly into calling her husband to come pick her up, but she doesn't want that. So, the officer told her that she can either call her husband
where
or
the
he would
dinosaur
take her to
book at,
jail
baby,
for
over
public
there.
intoxication. Another thing she didn't want. The principal then tells her that they believe she drank while she was at school, and Kimberly decides to change her story one more
You're
time.
lying to us.
I don't know, mommy. That is
Okay, I drank on the way to
watching
work.
TV right now. Just give me a minute.
I'm glad that you told us that.
What?
Okay. We'll still discuss tomorrow.
I went to work here.
Oh, that's too bad.
I went
That's
to
too
work
bad.
here.
So tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Now let's call somebody and have them pick you up.
No, I can't call my husband.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
What, you gonna
anyone
get a
else you
whipping?
call?
You have a friend that can come pick you up?
I don't know.
And bro, try to get up.
Would you rather call your husband to come pick you up, or would you rather call your husband to come get you from jail?
Well, actually, neither.
Well, Kim, is it okay if we call you Kim? Yeah, that should be fine, right? You're running out of time. And if you were just honest from the start, things could have gone so much smoother. Kimberly apologized profusely for wasting everybody's time and said she would call someone. However, she left her phone in the classroom. And no, She can't go and get it.
No.
The principal, who's pretty peeved as you can see, stood up from his chair and went to fetch her phone. The officer then decided that it was a good time to question Kimberly a bit more. Oh yeah, and also play his bangin' ringtone.
What'd you drink this morning?
I don't drink anything but wine.
Okay. Hey, can I call you back? So you drank wine here on the way to the school this morning?
Yeah, before I left home, I didn't drink it in the car or anything.
Okay, I'm gonna go to your room. Where is your phone?
Can I go down there with
No.
you? I don't even.
You don't know what's that?
I think it's in my purse, but
Your
I'm.
purse is where?
Can I please? Can I?
No, there's kids in the hall, and there's teachers all standing here. They don't even know you're in here.
It might be on the desk. It's on the desk.
The officer asked Kimberly a few other questions and asked her how often she went to a counselor. She said that she sees one every other week, but it doesn't really help. The officer speaks calmly and nicely to Kimberly and lets her know that he doesn't think she's a bad person and that he knows people go through stuff
But you
sometimes,
going
but he
your
still needs to
ass
find out
to
the truth and that she's
jail. Oh,
That there is wine.
oh.
I thought that was from yesterday.
You drank it up here yesterday?
Well, I bought it from home. Did you get my phone?
That's in here. Whatever you want.
Well, I mean,
Is my phone in here?
I didn't go through your bag. That's your,
You
you said
can.
first. I know, but my thing is,
yeah, yeah.
Did you get my phone?
you said your phone was in the purse.
Well, I thought it was on the desk, but it's okay.
You gonna call someone?
Well, I don't. I used to have everybody's numbers, but
You gonna get your phone and call someone?
well,
Is it not in there?
I thought it was on the desk.
The principal left once again to fetch her phone, and here the officer hammers down on his honesty point. He tells Kimberly that the truth is out, even though she hasn't told it yet. He said that he wanted to arrest her because she lied to him, and she quickly tries to fix everything. She asks the officer what she can do to make everything right, and he tells her just to be honest with him.
I just wanted honesty. That's all I wanted.
I drank out of that yesterday.
Bro, they do. Hey, don't fucking listen to that shit, bro. I know I said it was the end of the video, but they found her cup. Hey.
I didn't drink out of it today.
I don't believe you.
I drank out of that coming to work yesterday.
Come on, man.
Where's the cup that you drank out of today? Is it in your classroom too?
I don't think so. Honestly, I thought I was doing a good job today. I don't know.
The officer clicks on his phone for a bit and leaves the room for a few minutes. When he returns, though, he decides it's time to book her. She wasn't being cooperative, and the officer finally had enough. The officer tried to reason with her for quite some time, and Kimberly could have gone home if she'd just called someone. Sadly, the first few seconds of the clip don't have any sound, but I guess the officer told Kimberly that it's time to go for a ride in his cop car.
Please, 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 please. I'll call somebody. I have somebody right here in town that will
Nope.
come get me.
Too late.
Please,
What's your date of birth, Kimberly?
please, please, please. Just
Are
let
they
me
gonna get her
go
for
in.
like public
I'm not doing it.
intoxication or something?
I'm not doing it. You had your chance to be honest,
Well,
and,
I did.
and then you wiped this out.
But please let me. Please let me call.
I should charge you with tampering with evidence.
Please let me. Please
No,
let me call.
no, it is over. No more. No more. I'm done.
Officer, please.
No.
I've never done
Bro,
anything
that's
wrong.
tough.
What is your date of birth?
5/7/1970. Please let me call somebody. Please, I will call somebody right
You're
now.
thinking of body camera.
Huh? I've got a friend right here in,
No.
in Perkins.
No,
Please.
you're under arrest.
Please don't do
53
this.
years
Too
old.
late.
No,
Well,
please,
now she's 53. I don't know when that
please,
was.
I can't do this, please.
53 years old.
Please, officer, please, please.
Oh, it's too late.
No.
Please, 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 Please. Please. What's that James Brown song?
No,
Please.
please,
Chill, 428.
please.
You're under arrest. We're not. There's no getting out of it.
No, let me call. You said I could call somebody. I'll
Oh,
call
I said
somebody
that
to
like
meet me.
30 minutes ago.
Please.
Too
Cool.
late.
That was
Why
like
is it too
30
late
minutes
all of a
ago.
sudden?
Cool.
Because you've lied. Done nothing but lie.
After a lot of begging and pleading, the officer, wait for it, still refuses to let her call someone. Instead, he calls for a transport vehicle. After all that lying, I can't believe her nose hasn't grown even a bit. The officer calls for the transport
That was
vehicle
lame.
while
That
Kimberly
was
sobs
lame.
at the table. The officer states that they'll be heading out the back door by the playground. And here, another story is brought to light. Kimberly tried to wipe out the cup and make it look like it wasn't used. The officer calls someone again and for a third time asks for the transport vehicle. He asks Spencer to come in through the back door and to escort Kimberly to the transport vehicle.
Back way, and I'll
Oh my
take her
God.
out the back way.
Oh my God.
She's lied, and Mr. Ogle found a cup that had wine residue in it on her desk. So, something coat. She's a new teacher. I'm in Miss Bowles' office, but I'm trying not to totally humiliate this lady. But she's working on it because she wiped the cup out. So. Yep.
Don't do this. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Don't do anything.
Yeah, I'll take her out that way. Like out back, like by the playground.
Please.
You ain't even crying for real.
Alright. Where's your driver's license at?
I don't know.
Here's the deal. You're under arrest. So,
No.
hey,
Officer.
we're not gonna sit here and whine. That's over. Am I gonna find anything illegal in here?
Oh, look, coke.
Famous last words.
You
No,
said
officer.
famous last words.
I'm sorry. Officer Dean, please.
No,
Please don't
what's
do
this
this.
one?
Please.
Where's your wallet at? That has your driver's license. Is your first name Kimberly? Is that your
Yes.
legal first name? Is your driver's license through Oklahoma?
Yes. Please don't arrest me. Please let me just call a friend to come and get me. I'll
Lady?
call a friend. I'll do whatever I have to, but please don't arrest me. Please.
The officer's transportation has
Bang it,
arrived,
ringtone.
and it's time for Kimberly to go with them to the back of the car. Kimberly is placed under arrest, but she doesn't go easily, so the policeman calls in backup. Kimberly cries and begs the officer again to please let her call someone, but he's had enough.
Stand up. Stand up.
Can you just
No, I said I'm done.
no. Can I just walk out without the handcuffs
No.
on? No, please just let me walk out with
No, it's policy.
I'm not
I'm gonna cuff you up front. If you're gonna keep running your mouth, you're gonna get cuffed behind you.
wait, can I just talk to you for a second? Please. Please don't
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't want to.
You want to go to jail with
No.
multiple charges?
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please don't do this. Please, I just want to talk to you. Can you just talk to me?
Put your hands behind your back.
Please, will you just please talk to me?
I've tried talking to you.
Well, you're not talking to me now.
Talking's over.
Well, what about my stuff?
It'll go with you to the jail.
Officer, please.
Quit. I'm done. I tried to be nice. I'm done.
Okay. Can I just please?
No.
Can I just ask you a question?
Nope. Questions are over.
Why?
Is this your phone?
Yes. What made you so mad at me? What made you so mad? What made you so
This
mad?
way.
I don't want to. Please don't do this to me.
You did it to yourself. Lady.
Please don't make go out in
Wait,
front of
where you at?
everybody. Please,
I'm trying not to.
can we just go in there for just a second, please? I'm sorry.
Stop pulling away from me.
After a lot of back and forth and a lot of begging and lying, Kimberly was not given another chance and was escorted out of the building by the officers. She was escorted past the classes with little children in them. She didn't care when she came in the school drunk, so she shouldn't care either if the kids see their teacher escorted out of the building in cuffs. Luckily for her, the cops were quite nice and took her around the back where there weren't any children. She was placed in the cop car and taken to Payne County Jail, but she's since been released and been to court. Sadly, we don't know what her sentence was or if she had to pay a fine, but she could have been given a fine of up to $100 for public intoxication, as well as up to 30 days in jail. When the police first arrived at the hardware store in Little Rock, Arkansas, they spoke to
That's what her dumb ass get, bro. Thanks for watching and happy holidays.